I think the strawberries are beautiful.
You know what? They might be beautiful, but they're stolen. Yeah, they are.
They're not stolen.
It has to have receipts. By law, it has to have receipts to prove that they're not stolen. That's the law.
They're fruit.
Where's the profit incentive to sell things that aren't stolen? I'm the resident of this neighborhood. That's why. Are you the one that lives here? I'm going to sue you.
Oh, try to sue me, but I don't want to.
This dude really likes harassing people who dare step foot in Woodland Hills.
Okay, where do you live? What are you doing here? Mind your business. This is my
neighborhood.
Okay, well, this is illegal.
No,
This
wait,
is,
this is government property.
no, this is an R1 zoning district. You don't know.
I do know my.
R1 zoning district means strictly residential, no businesses.
This is.
He has no business permit.
If
Let me finish.
If my kid wants to put a lemonade stand here, are you going to call him names?
That's different. That's
You're
different.
a bully.
No,
you're
you're an idiot. You're a fool. And I'm protecting my property rights.
The woman is right. He is a bully, and we'll show you another example of his tactics momentarily.
Where in the hell
Okay.
you're protecting all of these neighbors enjoying this?
It doesn't matter. It's illegal.
It is
illegal. I already did.
In the next part of this video, the TikTok user alleges Daniel was caught on dashcam footage destroying the street vendor's property. The alleged perpetrator is seen tossing over the stand.
Out of here. Policia. Get out of here. I'll call the police on you. Get out of here. This is illegal.
Alas, that Dinesh guy on TikTok and Twitter comes to the vendor's defense. He found the following video of Daniel as well.
You're illegally in my neighborhood.
And give your name.
You mind your own business.
Wait, he told the dude to mind his own business while Daniel doesn't mind his own business? Back to the street vendor.
Tomorrow I'm going to spray WD-40 over all.
You're going to what?
I'm going to spray WD-40 over all.
And you should face criminal charges because you've been harassing and threatening.
No, I'm allowed to.
Nah, my guy, you are not allowed to spray WD-40 on a hardworking man's stand. It is a pathetic display from a pathetic, soulless coward harassing street vendors. Reason.com shared some perspective of California's failed promises to vendors. Street vending may be legal in California, but for the vendors selling sliced fruit tacos and other food items, it's nearly impossible to get a permit to operate without fear of penalty, particularly in LA County. They blame state and county public health regulations for selling food from a street cart that remains so complicated, impractical, and expensive that the vast majority of vendors have not and cannot get permitted. So a vendor could either spend thousands of dollars to secure a permit to sell, say, tacos they make at an expensive or unavailable commissary, or alternately, just skip the permitting process, cook the meat for the tacos at home, and prepare and sell them on the street. Given the Safe Sidewalk Vending Act also rightly reduced criminal penalties for selling food without a permit, there's little incentive for vendors to secure a permit. However, in August of 2021, a report by the UCLA School of Law Community Economic Development Clinic and the nonprofit law firm Public Counsel uncovered how little known and poorly designed food laws make it functionally illegal for most street vendors to sell food despite landmark efforts to legalize it. In 2018, the state of California and the city of LA passed legislation to legalize it. Yet 3 years later, the report states most sidewalk food vendors remain exposed to the daily threat of ticketing, harassment, and fines, which perpetrate an unending cycle of criminalization and poverty. The problem stems from a tangled web of state, county, and city laws that deprive sidewalk vendors of access to permits to legally sell food, denying vendor dreams of entrepreneurialism while hurting all Angelenos by undermining the food safety principles the laws claim to protect, said Scott Cummings, a co-author of the report. Even as local officials make it easier for brick and mortar restaurants to conduct outdoor dining, we see them continue to vigorously enforce a system that operates as a de facto ban on LA's celebrated street food. California's sidewalk vendors are hardworking entrepreneurs who have stood up and spoken out against arrest and harassment. But as the title of this new report says, we really do have unfinished business, said Insurance Commissioner Ricardo Lara, who authored the Safe Sidewalk Vending Act as a member of the California State Senate in 2018. We haven't seen enough proactive support for vendors who still face nearly impossible obstacles to get legalized. We need continued reform at the state and local level to make sure that our vendors get the same opportunity at success as other small businesses. We were disturbed by what we found, said Joel Phillipson, another co-author of the report. Instead of protecting the public and evolving to embrace our flourishing culture of street food, these laws end up causing harm and hold back thousands of vendors from economic opportunity. Years after the vending program's launch, however, only 204 of the estimated 10,000 vendors that occupy LA's sidewalks have received permits, according to the Department of Public Works. The cost of replacing equipment on top of fines from the health department can add up quickly for street vendors, who earn an average of about $15,000 a year, according to the UCLA Public Council report. Okay, so the fact is, as someone who has lived in various areas of Los Angeles, street vendors are clutch. Not only is the food great, but you're essentially supporting local businesses. What we need to do in LA County is support them, not revoke their rights, or because you're mad that they're on a street corner, grab WD-40 and essentially ruin their entire small business. No, what we need to do is help them and protect them going forward.